Hello everybody, my name's Swicey and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be on the Revival account, continuing on the series, and I don't know what made me want to do it. I wasn't feeling like I wanted to pull shards at all. Genuinely, I planned on saving them, but I just had a feeling that I was going to get lucky if I did. I rarely have that feeling, but every time I've ever had it, it's gone well. I should have been recording. It was so stupid of me. But let's go ahead and look at the index where we're gonna see some crazy stuff that just happened. Um, I didn't buy any extra shards, none of that. Just what I had from the previous videos, and maybe one or two extra things here and there from just doing the missions. But first, if we go here, we got Jorg, which is one of my most wanted epics. I am very, very happy with this. He's going to be amazing for us. Absolutely top tier for us. Somebody that I like I said, I absolutely needed this guy because he's gonna help so much everywhere. He's such an amazing reviver, and he brings turn meter control and increased attack, which is amazing. Next up, extremely happy about this one too. We have Husk. We pulled Husk out of some, I believe it was either a sacred or an ancient. Um, Yeah, I don't even know what to say, guys. Like, I should have been recording. That's completely on me. It's like I don't know if anybody gets this, but if you ever watched like a Minecraft YouTuber back when or whatever, they'd be like, I did some off-cam mining, and then they'd have a million things. Yeah, this is my version of that. Um, we got Husk, who's gonna be absolutely phenomenal everywhere for me because it's max HP damage. But then he's gonna be one of my main Hydra guys because he brings the provoke and the max HP hits, which is phenomenal. And then, as you can see right here, we got Seeker. And when I say I was stoked for this, I mean I was absolutely stoked. I took a screenshot of it. I also got a high elf guy for it. I believe he's a part of the Mikage fusion. I could be wrong, but yeah, we got Seeker, which now means we can do a Nightmare, Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss team. We just don't have a block buffs champion, so we can only do it when it's not Spirit Affinity. But regardless, that's absolutely phenomenal, and that is something that we're going to be working towards heavily. Um, I don't know what to say right now. I I genuinely don't know why. I just felt like I should pull, but I did, and it paid off. And it paid off in a big way, as we're about to see. If we go over to Sacred Order, we scroll down, got Constantine. Now, Constantine is one of my personal favorite nukers in the game. He may not be the best, but he's one of my favorites and one I don't have on my main account. And having him on this account is going to be even more fun than my main because I'm going to get to progress with him, which is so cool. Now, I am so sorry for not recording this, guys. I'm going to pull up the screenshot in just a second. Let me go ahead and grab that. Here we go. Here is the screenshot. As you can see, 1:37 a.m. 6/5/24. As you can see down here, it is 6/5/24. So it just happened. I pulled, I think it was 3 or 4 voids and got him. I just had a feeling, and I knew 2x voids is coming up this weekend. Again, I can't explain why I felt I should have done it, besides I just had a gut feeling that, hey, it's gonna go well, and it did. Um, that is so many new champions to be looking at, not to mention, along with all that, I got another Cold Heart. Cold Heart being one of those champions that I need 2 of, I now have 2 of, and that means I can take down Spider Probably easily 20 by the end of the week because I have Artac, two Cold Hearts, and a Husk, which is just a crazy lineup. So here we have the Clan Boss team lined out. Now, we don't have, like I said, we don't have a block buffs champion, so we don't have anybody to slot in here properly at the moment. But maybe by the time that we do get the speeds and things required, we'll be able to do something with that. But if I do scroll down here, we can get a really good idea of what we're going to be doing for the spider team. So I believe it'll be UDK, Artak, Cold Heart, and then it could either be Armiger, or maybe it's just Armiger. He could, yeah, it's probably Armiger over Husk simply for the turn meter knockback. But this is for sure our spider lineup. And then Fire Knight lineup, easily going to be knocking out Fire Knight 20 with my with my ally attack, double Cold Heart Allure, and then probably Artac for the waves. We could even just bring in probably like Husk for the waves, honestly, for his AoE stun. But regardless, that's going to be a good lineup. I'm going to be working on getting both of these guys to 5-star. Now, I don't like getting a bunch of 5-stars, but I am pushing and have been pushing all day towards getting us to Arbiter as quick as possible. Um, these are very big things that I'm trying to go after and just trying to get us to mid game as soon as I can. And just having that feeling of pulling, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. We also got Grush, which he's an amazing champion. Grush is one that I'll probably invest into eventually, but he's usually used in like a normal clan boss team. But if I'm looking at him, he could be really good in a stun set simply because he has all these AoEs. He has this leech for us that could help. So he's an option. We also got this dude, which he could be a great candidate for a stun set because he's AoE A1. But then again, I think he's more going to be food than anything. What I've gotten done since the last video I've recorded outside of pulling some crazy champions in the past 5 minutes. And actually, before I go and look at all that, let's go ahead and put away any people for fusions, just so that I don't have to worry about trying to get them again. Because I will eventually try to get Ramontu on this account. I'll be trying to get Marius on this account, which means I'm going to be having to do the Rosin fusion to get Ramontu. So that is something. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at it. So I'm at level 49 and a half, 54% way through. I've used a good amount of gems today, just trying to get as many things knocked out as possible. As you could see here, I have fully ascended Artak, fully ascended Taragi. I don't know if I did Hefrak last video or not, but Hefrak is fully ascended, and he did get this triple speed banner. What else have I done? I built Taragi. I'm still working on his gear, but he's in stalwart and accuracy. He's at 46k HP, 1.2k defense, 174 speed, and then 210 accuracy. I don't have the best stuff on it, but it's working out really well. And his build is working basically everywhere I'm using him. Having him in the stalwart really helps when facing clan boss, ice golem, and dragon. It's overall really nice to have, and I'm glad that I took him up. The one crappy thing now that I have to think about is I don't really need Taragi for clan boss for too much longer. But up until I can get the speeds, he's gonna do great. And yeah, I mean, not too much else to say there. If we take a look at the dungeons, I've been farming a whole lot of keeps. We do have Void Keep open because I was doing missions, just trying to get through them. That is where some of the gems went. That isn't the best place to put the gems, and I know I promised you guys the most efficient gameplay as possible, and pulling those shards was definitely a it was definitely a broken promise, but at the same time, it did just boost the account more than uh, any saving the shards really would have ever done. At least this early on, getting Seeker, Jorg, um, or Jorg, I think is how you'd say it, Husk, and Constantine. I mean, really, I I can't imagine a world where we got anything better. It was a gamble, and it paid off. But yeah, so we got that done. We've been working on those. We have Minotaur at stage 15, which was something I was struggling with before, but now it's perfectly fine. We have a team of 4 6-stars taking it down no problem. And then Demitha in there. Ice Golem, we're at stage 16, farming it. Dragon, we're at stage 17, farming it. Um, Fire Knight, we're only at 12 right now, and that's just because I believe we're just struggling with the waves a little bit on stage 13, but the boss itself is no problem. Spider, we're on stage 14 right now, but we've already seen how we're going to progress through this very, very quickly. Outside of that, we're currently stuck on the Scarab, and I could probably beat it right now, which is something I'm going to be working on probably tomorrow morning, or well, when I wake up in the morning, is getting somebody into Destroy set. I'm thinking Armiger, and I might already have him in it, yeah. So taking Armiger in there and getting him to knock out the Scarab for us will be really nice. Um, what else? Oh yeah, clan boss. I am one keying hard. Well, almost one keying hard, not quite. I don't know why I threw all 3 keys into here. I didn't need to. I believe I was just testing out my team after I got some books into Artak and Taragi, which that is something. I did book Artak with the books that we had. Sadly, none have gone into his A3. We did get the A2 and some into the A1. And then Taragi, we got his A2 fully done, which is pretty awesome for any wave-based content, but we really need this to go next. But outside of him, we then have to get Haikatoon booked, Demitha booked, we have to get Jorg and Seeker. I think I have to put Seeker above Jorg, even though he's definitely more important for everywhere else, just besides the clan boss. But to get more books and things, we need to do clan boss anyways. So we have to think about weigh our options and just decide which one is going to be more beneficial in the long run. Um, Outside of that, I haven't done too much else. We have been, as I showed before, farming out the missions. I'm working on getting this one done right now. It's just been trying to tackle these as much as possible. Any teams that I see, I'm just refreshing decently often, seeing if there's any one-man defenses or anything, and then tackling those. Let's do one little refresh here. 5 gems that I just got from my missions, just so I can try to do one for the video. Sadly, nothing here that we can fight. These are all really high power score teams, and we don't have any souls right now or anything, so we can't quite do that. I don't know if I want to put Constantine in here or Rhonda in here. We have 5 really good options now. That is the one thing about getting Constantine. We have 2 great nukers already, but he is Void, which will really, really help when it comes to waves and things, because, and I could be wrong about this, but yeah, so if he kills anybody with this, he's then going to reset the, yeah, he's going to be resetting the cooldown of this, which is going to just help so much with clearing out waves. Instead of having to worry about setting up the AI properly, trying to just get this to go and all that, we can just sit here and he'll reuse this over and over, which will be pretty awesome. This back to back. My ideas are here. I'm a little tired, so sorry if I'm not too coherent in what I'm saying. With the anniversary path, we're trying to pick up this void right now. Uh, okay. Try to pick up the void. Trying to get more shards for this, not this coming fusion, but the next fusion. I'm not going to be pulling any more, and besides the 2x voids, but any sacreds or ancients or things gotten between now and then, we're just going to be leaving alone. Not hopefully won't just be randomly being like, hey, I have a feeling I'm going to pull something. We're going to try to avoid that. We do get to quick battle this now, which is pretty cool. How much damage? 12 mil. Not bad. You can see Frozen Banshee doing some great stuff. Overall, the account has been progressing a lot in the past couple days, and I just thought I'd give you guys a bit of an update, and I was kind of forced to because getting pulling that legendary and getting these amazing epics, I was like, I can't just continue on and then show up the next video, my shard count be all low and be like, nothing happened. That would be very insincere of me, and I'm trying to keep this series as honest towards you guys as possible, because it's only able to be a thing through y'all. So if you guys did enjoy this little update, if you did enjoy the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to get more involved with the series itself or just my content and my community, you can join Discord through the link in the description. There you'll find the community, you'll find a group of amazing people that are more than happy to help out if you have any questions, if you are struggling in any areas of the game, if you'd like me to help you specifically, and get on your account, do a little takeover for you. My takeover prices and things are on my Discord. You can open up a ticket, you can DM me, and we'll get talking about things. Outside of that, guys, I hope y'all are enjoying this series. It's been a whole lot of fun for me so far, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Thank you guys again. I'll see y'all. Peace out, guys.